Over the past 5 years, many things in my life have changed. I've learned to drive. I've graduated high school in 2 colleges. I moved out to my own apartment. And I've kept up a 5-year Duolingo streak. Woo! But throughout this course, one goal has remained constant. Underlying every major life decision, there is only one thing that I have truly sought to do. Something life-changing. Something world-defining. Play Minecraft! That's right. For 5 years, I have wanted to start one Minecraft world. And also in those 5 years, I have completely failed to do that. Well, Slim, then just start your world already. No! You see, it's actually not that simple. These past 5 years, it's not that I have just been opening up the game and going, no, and then waiting a year. No. I have instead spent the last 1,800 days planning this exact world. Hours turning into days, turning into weeks, turning into months, scheming, plotting, all for revenge you can't escape. Sorry, I got a bit off track. Let me explain. When most people think of creating a Minecraft world, they don't put a lot of thought into the versions and all the specifics. They might have some ideas about builds or projects or goals in the world, but the planning, it's relatively loose. And for most people, that works just fine. And these people have fun and they enjoy their life. I am not most people. This does not work for me. I cannot enjoy my life. In fact, perhaps the easiest question for 90% of people, what version do I play my world in, is actually the hardest possible one for me to answer. Because, everyone, the answer to this question of what version will I play my world in is all of them. Let me explain. For a little while, there have been a subset of Minecraft worlds and way to play known as discontinued feature worlds. You can kind of think of this way of play being pioneered a bit by Prototech at the start, and then one of its members, Puff, and his entire unobtained series. Shout out Puff. The SparkNotes version of how these worlds works is as follows. There have been well over 1,000 versions of Minecraft, and throughout those versions, features change. Obviously, that's the whole point of a version. But what happens with those features changes is that you create objects and mobs and things that were once possible to get, but in the most recent version, totally impossible. This sub-style of play is basically just collecting all of this stuff into one world. And this is the style that my Go World has had for these past 5 years. And you could probably tell why it takes an intense amount of planning. But Slim, if all these other people have made their worlds already without a depressing amount of planning, why can't you? What makes you think you're so special, huh? Okay, that's a little mean. But it's also a valid question. In case you haven't guessed yet though, I am what some people would call a perfectionist. In case you haven't guessed yet, I am what some people, and let's just say, this style of play is not particularly intuitive with a perfectionist mindset. Let's give an example for this. All the way back in beta 1.8, skeletons could be poisoned by cave spiders. Exciting. However, now skeletons cannot get the poison effect at all. Okay, so there you go. Poison skeletons from beta 1.8, a discontinued feature, and something to collect. Perfect, we got it. Problem is, this wasn't discovered until August of this year. Meaning if I had started my world without waiting for this crucial discovery and updated past beta, I wouldn't have such an incredible discontinued feature. My world would be incomplete. Dreams of perfectionism would die and everything would be ruined. These are the haunting thoughts that keep me up at night. So instead of risking all of this and forgetting something, I've planned for every scenario. Instead of playing and having fun like normal people, I have spent 5 years preparing to have fun. That is sad. But that's also how my brain works. However, at some point, I need to stop and accept that true perfectionism is impossible to reach and start the world. Which is actually where we reach another question. Why, after 5 years, have I decided right now is the time? This one has a very simple answer. Because my life sucks. Sparing details, because trust me, I could make a whole video series on how my life has become as miserable as it is. We don't care about that. Instead, I have reached a crucial point where I need to make a decision. I remember laying in bed, and I was just thinking, what could I do to make myself happy? And my brain went back to Minecraft. Now, it is simple, but at the end of the day, playing Minecraft is something I genuinely enjoy. I wouldn't have spent the past 5 years planning for it if it's not something that I do genuinely appreciate. You know, I've honestly spent more time working towards this one Minecraft world than most other things in my life. That's scary, actually. That's scary. So, at this point, why not finally start this? Have something to look forward to every day. That, and it's also a lot cheaper than alcoholism. So, okay, I'm going to start this world. But obviously, based on, the title of the video, it's pretty clear I'm not starting the world right now. So that's where logistics come into play. Even in moments of complete desperation, there is no way I could go against my morals and simply start the Minecraft world out of the blue. 5 years of planning, I can't just throw that away and start. I need to finish the base plans. So that's where the entire premise of this video comes into play. I am giving myself a deadline. 1 year. And then I'm starting this world. Now, that does not mean that in 1 year I will be done with planning. Quite the contrary, I will likely be planning in advance for this world probably until I'm dead, and then I will leave this world in my will. Congratulations, Blue Crab, you will inherit it when I die. However, in 1 year, I need to be done with enough planning that I can start this world comfortably without fearing missing something important. Now, we reach the time to break down the true logistics and go completely meta and plan out how I'm going to plan. Wow, I'm such a nerd, good God. So there are a ton of angles we need to plan out in order for this whole process to work. First off, let's look at this fancy version breakdown. Where's my breakdown?
Slim, what's up?
Did you make that diagram I asked you about?
Am I getting paid?
No. All right. Guess I got to do it myself. Hey guys, let's play out some Minecraft.